So yesterday's vlog was a little tiny bit of a fail. I did not expect to fall asleep when I sat down. I just sat down for 5 minutes, didn't feel that tired, and then I was being woken up I don't know how long later by Dan coming back from work and carrying me to bed. So yeah, unfortunately, because I fell asleep, I didn't get all of the decorating done, so I'm gonna try and finish that today. One thing I did do though, left a tin of paint with the lid off. Yeah, that wasn't a great thing completely overnight, because that's what I had been doing when I sat down. I had been painting the side table and I was waiting for it to dry. I thought I'll just sit down. Before I can get back into any of that stuff though, I'm going through my usual morning ritual. I'm replying to your guys' comments, then I'm gonna go have my breakfast. I'm gonna make sure all the animals are fed. Then I'm going to edit yesterday's vlog to make sure that's done and out of the way. And then I can go back to decorating. All my work for today is finished and I'm feeling a lot more awake. I was watching back the footage from that you've just watched a minute ago. My morning face. I uploaded the video that's going to be live today in a couple of hours time. You guys will be able to watch that. That's the day 1 vlog, although it was filmed a couple of days ago, but it's day 1 because it's the first day of December. That's how this thing works. I've also edited tomorrow's video. That just needs to be rendered, compressed and uploaded, and then that'll be good to go tomorrow night. And this video should be going up on Sunday, if all has gone to plan. Now that everything's done, I can continue with the decorating, but first I want to show you, because I didn't film the process of doing this, the extra little things I've added to the tree. Now the reason I didn't film this is because I was not happy at all with any of the decorations that I was putting on this tree last night. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I didn't want it to be too over the top, too loud, too much going on, and you all wanted to keep it simple. I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I ended up leaving it blank last night, which is how you saw it in yesterday's vlog, just with the lights on. And this morning I had a little bit of a mess around with the decorations and I finally found something I'm happy with. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like now it's all lit up and looking beautiful. So I've just gone with a couple of simple things. We have the nice little bird's nest. Some of you may remember me making this because it was in a vlog on this channel a couple of years back. We also have a couple of these lovely, they're made to look like snowed on silver pine cones. I got these from IKEA last year. It was a set of 6, but I've only put 5 on the tree just because odd numbers make me much happier. And we have 2 little birdies that will focus, come on. There we go. It's a little fabric birdie and it's got a clip for hooking onto branches and it's got a little feather tail back there. And there's a second one on that upper branch that's the same kind of bird but in grey. I bought these from a weird little craft shop called Bergamos that I've been to I think maybe 2 or 3 times. I bought them last year and they were about £4 each, so pretty expensive, but I think they're really, really sweet and they look lovely. I do still have a fair bit more decorating to do in this room, so we're gonna crack on with that. I want to put a second tree in this pot here. However, as you can see, not a great deal of support. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill the vase with a lot of cheap salt. That'll help keep the vase sturdy and it will also help keep the tree in place. I've got this candle from last year that I really want to use again. However, as you can see, it's got a bit of a I've melted in totally the wrong direction kind of look to it. It's got that extra wax sitting up at the edge, and I just do not like the way that looks. It's not very pretty at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt down those edges just by placing this in the oven at 150 degrees Celsius for a few minutes. I'll have to keep an eye on it until it's melted just enough, just until that edge is melted down. And then I'm going to readjust the wick in there and let it set, and hopefully it will look pretty again. So there we go, it's all melted and the wick has centered itself, so I don't need to readjust it. So now I just need to wait for the whole thing to set again, and it should look beautiful. And bonus points, because my oven is now letting off not only lovely warm air to warm up the living room and the kitchen, but also the smell of this candle. It's just filled with it. So just let that aroma waft around a bit. Dude, hi! Hi, look how messy you are. Look at this mess. You require so much cleaning, it's unbelievable. Hi! Oh, I haven't washed my hands. I might get nommed on. No nomming. My goodness. Hi there. Hello, handsome. Oh, he's so cute and fluffy. People have been asking if I will be doing themed hamster cages this year. I will be doing at least one winter themed cage, however I think I will probably do it for little Miss Osmium, given that she's the winter white. I feel like it's most appropriate for her to have the winter cage. I am going to do some kind of fun theme for Sulfur though, I'm not sure what it is yet. I'll definitely be putting a layer of shredded tissue in his cage because it is getting pretty cold in this room now, and I don't want these guys getting sick. I don't want them going into torpor or basically going into a state of shock from sudden temperature drop. And as for Iodine, once again, I don't have any set plans. However, she still has, if you can excuse the mess, because this is my decorating station, she still has her Halloween theme, and a little bit of me is tempted just to leave it like that until the end of the year. Because I'm really happy with her Halloween cage this year. It's really cute. Hello, my little handsome one. Hi. Yeah, hello. Oh, hi. Oh, I love him so much. Okay, please don't nibble me here, because I'm worried about dropping you. You're right over the edge of the cage. And there's a cat below me. That would not be a good place to drop you. Go. It's really hard to shoo a cat because the moment you touch them, they're just like, oh, love, thank you. Oh, attention, yay. Oh, thank you. This is what we call Elizabeth's hugs. She actually hugs you. She gets up on your shoulder. She doesn't do it often with me. It's almost always with Dan that she does it. As soon as he comes home from work, she demands to be picked up. He picks her up, she puts her paws over his shoulder, and she wraps her head into his neck. And it's basically a cuddle, which is adorable. It's so freaking cute. The look on his face when he spots a hamster. You are not allowed near them, you naughty thing. Unfortunately, John is I would like to say harmless. He is not harmless to these small animals. He doesn't intend to hurt, is probably a better way of putting it. But as far as he's concerned, hamsters are toys, and that basically means that he wants to throw them around and chew on them and do things that are generally not good for hamsters. Hello, little princess. Hi. You got your wheel working again. You can see behind, she's built this huge nest. She's just been carrying substrate from random places in her cage, and she's built up a giant pile of it to nest in. She has burrows all around here, both of them. In Sulfur's cage as well, he has burrows everywhere. But she had, not so cleverly, built her nest into her wheel, so it couldn't spin, and she was desperately trying to figure out how to move in it. And she's just looking at me like how, why, my wheel doesn't work, what's wrong with it? So I've had to dig it out, and I may have to move it to a different location if she keeps doing that. I can't get over these hamsters. They're so cute, they're so adorable, they're just These guys are so cute. They have delayed my plans to get a mouse, only by a little bit, but originally I intended to get Mousy at the end of November, or near the end of November, but end of November came around and I was just like, I'm still enjoying these two. So it looks like the mouse will be either very end of December or sometime in January. I don't know that it will be that late. I don't know for certain. To be fair, I say that I don't know it will be that late. I have no clue because plans change. These guys are just unbelievably cute. So I don't know, but I'm not putting it off too far because I still, obviously, after years of really wanting a mouse, still really want a mouse. And I have the cage almost set up and everything's almost ready to go. So it's gonna happen soon, but I've been really enjoying these two. And as soon as I bring in a new mouse, I've got to focus on him and his taming and, you know, settling him in and everything. So it's gonna take up a lot of my time. Osmium, how is your dish empty again? I am gonna find the biggest hoard in your cage when I clean this out. Because excuse me? What are you doing? Oh, my fingers smell like sulfur. That was a silly thing to do. Now, while Sulfur does hoard all of his food, he is a very lazy hoarder. As you can see here, this is his dish, and all he does to hoard it is he just puts bedding over the top of it. That's as far as he'll go with hoarding. So, I managed to film a whole vlog without falling asleep. Yay! I think I can hear Dan coming home. Oh, sleepy, tired. You look like a pirate.
I do.
What's with
actually.
your mustache today?
It's very mustachy.
Hey, John, come here. You be in the intro.
In shot.
As well.
All the animals.
Everyone except Lazy Bertie.
Oh. All the animals.
Anyway, as usual, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. You can also share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Dog butt.